even without being involved. I mean, America has always done this. It was America who actually built up Osama bin Laden and then found him difficult to handle post 1995-96. There are documents to prove that America does try and build up dictators, build up some terrorist leaders here and there who it feels can be used to push its own strategic interest. That's the backdrop in which I asked you that question, Mr. Nawaz.
Well, the situation is, in Pakistan today, there isn't a dictatorship. There is a civilian government in power. And in this particular deal, it's quite clear that the provincial government of the Awami National Party has taken the lead. So it's not clear how your assumptions would fit this pattern.
Okay, I want to get responses on that from Ajit Doval and Kamran Shafi. Can I get your responses first? Ajit Doval, how does a deal like this happen overnight? Holbrooke goes to Pakistan. He obviously suggested something. The moment he flies out, within 48 hours, you have a deal with the Taliban.
Well, I tell you, this happens like this, that Pakistan makes a plan. And it thinks that this tactical plan will give it some respite, some advantage, and then it starts building up the arguments that it will sell to the West. So then the sugar coating starts, and they tell that, okay, if we concede them, we will be able to concentrate more on the Afghan-Pakistan border, and let SWAT be quiet, because there were heavy deployment of the army. I think about three brigades there. We will be able to do this thing in case there is peace. And this is a very tempting argument for the American administration to say that. It makes a reason. Then they will tell them that it will bring the different types of the Islamists in conflict. Here the Shafiq faction is going to get in conflict with Baitullah, Masood and Fazlullah. Now if that happens, probably they will neutralize each other's power. That's another very good argument. Probably it says. Then they say that, well, you see, this is the thing which is closer to Islamabad and the centers of power. Let us not bring the fire very close to this thing, and therefore strategically it will be good to keep the fire out and more towards an area where probably even you are in command on the other side. So the Americans see it. Now, the whole problem is this, that this is how Pakistan has been able to set different types of plans, which are purely the tactical plans to save and to pursue a very confused agenda that Pakistan has been doing. It has done more harm to Pakistan, but it had always thought that this is a smart move, you know, now this concept of what Americans are telling, that from hard power and soft power, we combine the two to become the smart power. I think it is the Pakistanis who are outsmarting the rest of the world. Now, let the rules of the business be made very clear. What exactly is the strategy and what are the tactical things which we are going to pursue? Yes. That is strategy. And if you don't have a strategy, then wrong tactics is the shortest way to commit suicide without a strategy. So I think that is the way that the whole dynamics have been going on. And we have got plenty of former case studies. We can talk about Dadullah's settlement. We can talk about the settlement that they did with the people in Quram agency at some time back, which is now being told is become the center. That is a place where Osama bin Laden is hiding right now. So I think it's a very myopic this thing, and the political leadership probably may be under greater pressure from the army, which may be finding little reluctant to give a concerted and a determined fight to the Taliban and the growth of Islamists. I think army will have to come up and declare that there can be no compromise.